So I think what's probably on the top of all of our minds now is what's going on in Ukraine and Russia, and the very high possibility that a whole new world is happening and being formed as we speak these days, these weeks. Erel, can you speak with us a bit about what you see as the possibilities for an international cyber alliance and how that kind of comes into play these days and why now is so critical for all of that?
Thank you, Shira. It's a pleasure to be here with you. And it's a pleasure to be here. I think this conference is bringing together some of the brightest people in cybersecurity, not only in Israel, but from around the world. And with great power comes great responsibility. And, you know, I think all of us are sitting and wondering what the hell is happening in the Ukraine. How can a single dictator take an entire destiny of a country into his own hands? And I think that it's very clear that what we need is the US to wake up and to lead NATO and an alliance that will stand against dictators not only in the Ukraine, but around the world. But in addition to the military alliance that needs to be there, I think that all of us here need to understand that we also need to establish a democratic cyber alliance. And it's been too long that many of us here in Israel were primarily concerned with the level of our technology, but not too often concerned with the values and the hands in which we are selling the technologies in terms of value systems and what we're doing. And I think that right now it's time that the US, but maybe Israel as well, as sort of the second country in the world that sells cybersecurity products around the world, I think that each and every one of you, entrepreneurs, investors, geniuses that are inventing things, need to take a stand on where is it that you sell your technology to. Because if we don't wake up, militarily, they will run all over you. But if we don't wake up, from a cyber standpoint, there's already interventions in countries' elections, whether it's the US or France or Brexit or even Israel or Germany. But the next intervention is not only invasion physically, but it's also an interventions on the rights of individuals, democracy, and the kind of values that so many of us share, but not always remember to bring this forward in our cyber dealings around the world.